This is the Tat Chat with Electric Linda.
Hi, hello. Can you hear me well? Welcome back to the Tat Chat. So I'm in my new studio, or I'm good. Thank you, Norway. I'm in my new studio, but I'm sort of just hi emo. Right now, I am in what is going to be the storage room eventually, but it is you know it takes a lot of time to build a tattoo shop from scratch. So um, right now, I'm in what's going to be the storage room, but I have you know decorated it and sort of made it ready to tattoo here for now until the rest of the shop is done. So, hello, Dusty, and I saw that David also was early in the chat. Hi, David, the baby. Sorry. And Norway is here, and hi, Emo, and John from California, Michael, and Lori, and Jesse, Francisca. So, hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Tat Chat. So, let's see. I haven't had the Tat Chat on for like forever. So I was a little bit unsure about, the overlays and alerts and everything. So it might be that we're not um, as as we should be when it comes to all of the settings and stuff, but it will just have to do for now. So hi, Miss White Rabbit. Hello. Hi. So I was gonna try to see if I could have some. Um, I tried to put in the link for the YouTube video. Oh, I'm tired already. Oh, okay. Hi, Kristen from Northern California. I try to put a link in the YouTube like video description so that you could for the Tat Chat, you could upload photos of your tattoos. Hi, Solid Ink from Sweden. Hello, hello. But I don't know if that even worked or if just no one wanted me to critique or play around with their tattoos. And I noticed that I haven't said anything about it either, so it's sort of my fault. I just put the link in the description, so maybe that means I should just be better at actually telling people how to join in the Tat Chat. Okay. This is one of those long weeks for me, so I work because I don't have the kids this week, so I work long hours. So that means I have time to do the Tat Chat, but it also means I've been working so much, so I'm pretty tired as well. I was thinking I could, if you want to, you could see some of the what was it like a presentation of the new tattoo shop if you want to. If I could just find it right now. There it is. You do. Thank you. They're just rings. But thank you, Norway. So, first of all, I just want to show you some of the. Okay, awesome, Michael. Thank you. um, I'm gonna try to show you here, I guess. Screen, if I can show the screen. How do I show the screen? Current application, let's go Google Chrome. Okay. So yeah, these are just some like inspiration photos that we have just to like show that we would love to have some, let's see, I'm gonna do something different instead. If I do, yeah, that wasn't that simple. You know? I'm gonna do, let's try this one. This, which is sort of the iPad-ish, but it's not an iPad. It's just, um, well, it is my iPad actually. Video source. This one, and then on this one, we'll say that this is not the iPad. Oh, overlays and stuff. Mm. 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 Google Chrome. Okay. So I have to move it. So why is this all black? Mm. When is your next tattoo session? Tomorrow morning. Well, because it's nighttime here. 3,900 notifications. What? Let's see. Where? Why can't I show this? Now I know why. So, yep. Okay. Here we go. We'll do it like this. Okay. Goody, goody, goody. Yeah. So here are just some inspiration photos. So just so like, plants, neon lights in different cool colors and stuff. Like this is a nice photo that shows that, I want this tattoo shop to be like, to get that creative freedom, to like, art has no rules. And I don't know, it reminded me to what I like to do, to be inspired from my clients and like create whatever happens in a way. And yeah, some ideas. I like that idea of a clean, minimalistic touch in the sort of foundation, to be clean and nice in a way, but and with this light concrete kind of thing, but then with adding some craziness in colors and furniture and whatever. Some pictures on the walls and different colors in the frames also. And this is a really cool thing again, just like reminding me of that the art has no rules or boundaries or anything, So to be just like, remember to sort of, yeah, just be totally crazy when it comes to creating cool art. And of course, I want the shop to be, only good vibes and neon signs and my favorite colors. Mm, true, Norway had the right one there. So those are sort of my inspiration photos. And then I can show you, well, we have the philosophy that we have in, that we have written, which is sort of our philosophy, the vibe, the love within the shop, the background of the shop. Like, why am I even interested in having a tattoo shop? So I'm reading it for you. Appreciating a painting for its beauty, its form, and colors is one thing, but to understand it as a piece of art, you need context. We can't think of any canvas that holds more context than a person with a life lived. As artists, our privilege is to tell your story and enable you to express your personality by showing, not telling. Our responsibility is to understand what you want to express, involving you in the process to make sure that the result is true to your identity and worthy of a lifelong commitment. Masterpiece is a family of tattoo artists that share this philosophy. We're passionate about your story, devoted to our craft, and we are never done improving perfection. The best piece that we have ever made is always our next one. And our name is to remind us of that ambition that every time we ink our needle, we are working on our next masterpiece. So that's the shop's name, which is also, you know, Masterpiece Tattoo Studio. It's of course it's sort of by this thing, the ambition that yes, we're always working on our next masterpiece. We're always hungry to be better, to be, better than you were the day before and all that. To always be leveling up, like my new favorite lamp over there. Like, level up your game. Don't, and always, I don't want to have tattoo artists that are too much in the comfort zone. I want someone that is hungry to be better all the time, and also to have this like ambition to like create badass tattoos for badass clients. Hi Debbie Dancy. Hi Lars André. Hi Michael. Um, Hi, I thought you didn't want the responsibility and stress of owning a tattoo shop. What changed? I never said I didn't want the responsibility or stress. I love having a tattoo shop. It's just I haven't had a tattoo shop for like 5 years. And the last 5 years, I've only been tattooing in my former shop, which I didn't own the last 5 years, and I really miss that. And yes, it's like I was in the beginning. I was like, yeah, sure. Now I don't need to be responsible. I can just tattoo. But it was a depressive time for me to lose the shop. So now I'm back with a new shop. So the masterpiece is Masterpiece Tattoo Family. It's my masterpiece. The shop itself. I feel like it is my new masterpiece in a way. Thank you, Norway. So that's the philosophy, and then let me show you some of the branding. It's pretty cool. Where is that? Yes, redirecting. Blah. So we have, look, just going to show you some of the logo that we worked on, and we've been working with a company to create this logo. So it's put together by different kinds of letters, and all are custom made for this logo. So this is not like a font that you can find. So, and all the letters are different because I want the logo to like include the the fact that we're a family of different people, different artists, different sort of what do you call it? Like you not like different tattoo styles, but more like all artists are different with different, not just style and technique and all that, but different sort of can't remember the English name. I'm thinking uttrykk in Norwegian. Mm, expression, maybe a different kind of expression. And yes, Norway, you see that little lightning bolt in the P. So yeah, and we have this icon, which is going to be it is the profile photo for social media and stuff. So, and then we have some rules, so blah blah blah, what to do, what not to do, and then you see that this tattoo family, that one is separated, like because that's what I wanted it to be. It's I don't want the tattoo shop or tattoo studio. I wanted it to be a family again. Um, so we have a tattoo family incorporated in the logo, but it's also like playful. You can have the logo in different styles, like in different ways, in from whatever you need it to be in that particular thing. If it's a sweater or a t-shirt or on the letterhead, or you know, or if it's on the front of the shop, or they can all be, look a little bit different, but they're all the same anyway. Some examples like this. So yeah, different and eclectic. Okay. So yeah, that's the logo, and website is not finished yet. I think they're working on the website to have this sort of what's it called, like um, we're working on having the website sort of with a countdown, like a coming soon page. It's gonna come soon, and this coming soon page is gonna have a countdown to the booking, to when the booking starts and when the booking opens for all the artists. All the artists. So at the moment, at the moment, we have, um, including me, we are 4 artists, and but we have room for 8. So we're gonna see if we can. We're not gonna be very stressed by like trying to fill the spots as soon as possible, because I don't want to take in just anyone. Are you able to share who the other artists are? I thought it would be best if you wait for the Instagram to reveal it. But today I have changed my former Instagram page. The one that I had for as my private account, the electrical and the life sort of account, which I never used, and it just died as soon as I started doing more of having a selfie every once in a while on my normal like tattoo account. So that was just like laying there, with a lot of you guys following me there, but it was nothing to show you guys on there. Because I don't know, I can tell you that my private life has not been very, how should I say this? Like, I didn't want to show you guys that part of me in a way. But now, uh, sort of, it's not that I want to show you more of my private life, because I don't really enjoy doing that, because it's nothing very interesting about, um, what toys my kids play with or what I eat for breakfast. I don't want to show off my kids on Instagram. So I thought, I was just gonna transition my old life account into Masterpiece Tattoo Family. So that is the new um, Instagram channel or account for the shop is masterpiece.tattoo.family. So you can find it on my Instagram today. Now I made a reel earlier today, so just find that one. You'll find the masterpiece. Oh, and of course, I'm gonna put it in my bio, of course. So you know, all of these small things you have to do, and you can't remember everything. If I could, I would jump on an airplane and be your apprentice in a heartbeat. Oh, yeah, that would be nice. I'm gonna show you something of the some photos of the room. So this is actually a photo of the first sort of what's it called, like the first room that you enter, really, when you enter the shop. You can see the door on the white little door there, uh, and as you can see on the height, because there's a window above the door, that is because the height of the actual uh, location, this room, is like 4.5 meters. So it's pretty high, this big first room. And so this first room is like 100 square meters, and this is gonna have um, like the entrance and a reception, waiting area, and 4 tattoo booths. So this was the photo when we just got the location, really. And then this is a 3D. No, it isn't. Why isn't it? Oh, there it is. This is a 3D sort of planner, like this room planner thing, so that what happened if we put made the floor and the walls look like very light concrete, and so it's not going to be concrete. It's actually, the floor is going to be vinyl floor, but it looks like concrete. So it's actually the floor that I have here. I don't know if you can see that floor right now. But yeah, so that's that's the floor. So pretty light gray, sort of concrete-ish, and the walls are going to be wallpaper, but it's going to look like concrete, or more like cement, really, actually. And then so that's sort of the minimalistic foundational floor and walls. And then on top of that, we're gonna have all the paintings and artwork and neon signs and plants and all of nice, cool decorations to have more of this rebel artsy, art has no rules kind of vibe on top of this. So spicing it up with that. So this is just to like show you um, like like this is not how it's gonna look when it's finished. So, and this is a close-up of that with this, to see that we can have 2 booths on the top of this little platform thing, and then 2 under it. So, and it has it's pretty high up. It's a normal ceiling height, both below it and over it. So that could be pretty cool. And this is the view when you come into the shop. This was the view. So where, and that is where we're gonna have the reception on this side, and then so we're gonna have like a waiting area, so that's gonna look something like this. Plus, like, more of those spices, neon signs and artwork and everything. So I think it could be really, really cool when we get to that point. You can see here is a view from, behind the reception area. There would be this big hallway, and then also two pretty big like meeting rooms, or what's it called? Meeting room in a way. And but we tear everything down, and it's going to look something like this. So inside of that area, there's going to be the design area in the middle, like in the heart of the shop. And then with a printer and stencil area and stuff. And we have 4 booths in there. And my little corner office, way in the back there, the corner, which is eventually going to be like with full walls and windows and stuff, so that I can have all of my all of my live streams, with my royalty-free music, and make all of those weird live stream noises, and so yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool in there in the back. So it's I mean the walls are up, and it has been, it has started. It's beginning to look a little bit like what we have been planning. This is a floor plan. So this is the shop is 233 square meters. And it is, like you see here, the 4 booths in there, and with the design area, and we have the entrance, and the 4 booths here, the waiting area, the reception there, and then we even have a wardrobe in the back, which is this outside here, and 2 bathrooms, and this is the storage. This is where I'm sitting right now, which is not going to be the storage until I have moved out in my booth, which is booth number 7, sort of. And of course, a private lounge for the kitchen, and like a living room thing with a sofa and TV and eating area. So yeah, this is it. That is my new shop. It's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, and this is another view of, this is sort of how it looked before we started tearing things down and stuff. And in this area, that's going to be the waiting room area in a way. So we're not going to have this thing, but it's inspired by this and sort of built like that in the 3D program, just to like show the basic rough plan. So thank you, Nebulana. Hi, Nebulana. It's nice to see you here. So yeah, that's the plan of my shop, guys. I hope you like it. So if you have any questions about, running a tattoo shop or opening a tattoo shop, and if you want to know the story more of, what actually happened in a way, until up until now, like what happened, why am I doing this, why did I quit Attitude? Then I wrote a short version of the story in my Instagram, and to sort of see, show you guys. I don't know if you saw that, but I could probably show you if you want to. Where is it? If you wanna, I can show you. Hmm? Well, Instagram don't want me to. How about now? Yes, there it is. Sorry. So that was weird. I can't show it to you because I really is like, yeah, it doesn't allow me to show you. Mm, at least not on my computer. But you can find it where Norway sent this, where she wrote you the link. It probably is the link you posted. If it's the the carousel sort of post where I said once upon a time. So I sort of talk a little bit about. It's a slide story. Yes. Okay. Good. So yeah, I don't know how to. I maybe I can just do that. I'll try. Can I still upload on my title? Should I wait until next time? Well, you could probably do that if you want to, Jesse. Um, try the link in the YouTube description, and let's see if it works. Shall we? We'll try that. We'll try it. This is so weird that I can't log in right now. Anyway, so I guess you'll have to find the post and read it yourself. You can't hear me now? Hmm? Okay, good. Just read through it. I just read through it. Wish you luck on your new adventure. Thank you. Awesome. So, let's see if this worked, Jesse. Oh, I heard a sound, so maybe that was the email. Let's take a look here. Okay, open inbox. Hope you come to the US to a convention in the next year or two. I'd love to get a tattoo from you. Well, thank you. Yes, I was in New York though this October, and I think I want to go to. Well, I know I want to go to California this summer. I just don't have anything specific planned just yet, but we'll try. We'll see. Mm, the one thing is though that I'm not real. Jesse, did you try to upload it in? Well, you did upload it, but did you upload it for like a criticism? Like no, like a critique, or for a consultation to do a cover up? What was it you were thinking, Jesse? Because I did get, because there was the photo of um these paw paws, right? Just critique is fine. Okay. Well, if it's these animal prints, like the paw prints, I'm gonna do the no, okay. So now we're not gonna have a screen. We're gonna have this, and then here we go. So okay, you want critique on this? I'll give it to you. So these are some cute paw prints, and um, straight off the back, it's like these are three simple paw prints. I would say simple right off the back because that's what I feel like these are. And this is more like a personal preference if you want them to be this simple. Like what I mean with simple, they are drawn, they're simplified in a way. They're drawn to be simpler than they were if they were to be realistic. These are not realistic paw prints, but I imagine that they were not supposed to be either. So, but I see here there's gonna some of the ink is gonna fall out when it heals. I can't draw right on here. I can show you on my Procreate then. I can do this. Ta-da. Okay. I'll just screenshot this one and into Procreate and photo and here. This is how you wanted it. Okay, cool. But then, I mean, like I said, that's a personal preference if you want them to be realistic or simple or whatever. But technically, technically, I see that this little area, like right there, see there? That little area there is going to fall out. And this area sort of next to the outline. And it's maybe also, nah, maybe not on that one, but maybe a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there. And then this looks like it's going to maybe fall out a little bit and become a little uneven in those parts where I put the red. Not sure though. It could be that you're in a lot of luck and this could heal perfectly. But since you asked me, and I'm a picky person, I'm a perfectionist, this is sort of what I see that might fall off a little bit of the ink. And I can also be super perfectionist and tell you that, this outline, um, um, like here, they weren't very, like, you see this one and this one and there and there. They did something with the liner machine that made it, and you can see here as well. No, almost looks like a little small little shadow. And I feel like that is something that when you scrape the tattoo machine, and here isn't very even over there. But when you scrape, sort of like you tilt the machine, and you don't really get ink in like the solid line. So, but I am super critical. I'm the perfectionist. So all of these areas there, you see that there as well, like this area. When I remove that, you can see that this sort of um, um, it's already fallen out a bit. Got it 7 months ago. Yeah, but this is not 7 months old, is it? This was when it was fresh. Because of holding the tattoo machine in the wrong angle. Yes, sort of. Not maybe not the wrong angle, but it could also be the wrong type of needle. Like that. No, that was fresh. Yeah, this was fresh. So, so yeah, it's sort of like the wrong needle, and I feel like they could have, they rushed those sort of the solid outlines a little bit. They could have, um, done those a little bit better. Like here, you can see those outlines there. I feel like this outline seems a little bit rough. Instead of being totally rounded, it's a little bit edgy. But I mean, it's not a bad tattoo. It's just uh, I can always critique everything. Everything can be better. But other than that, I think this is a cute tattoo. It's upside down, but then it's how you want to see it, right? And I mean, that's also a personal preference. If you want to see it upside down, or if you want other people to read the tattoo. Um, and one thing I would say, to be totally honest, you got you had I call this sort of like a sticker tattoo, because this is not a big painting that you put on the living room wall. These are cute stickers that you put because they mean something to you, but you like them, but it's not like um, you know what I mean? The difference between a big mural painting and some stickers. And I feel like you put stickers on a placement on your body where it's perfect for that big, like the nice gold tattoo that because this is what I call the golden spot, the inside of um, the lower arm, inside lower arm is like a golden spot because you have less sunlight, less hair, less um, it's more protected from everything. So I would say if you would ever come to me and like, yeah, I want a portrait of my my daughter, whatever, like I want this really nice portrait somewhere on my arm. Where do I put it? Inside lower arm, golden spot. Yes. And then if you come to me with this, and I'm like, oh my god, you destroyed the golden spot. It's not like you destroyed it, but you know what I mean. You put stickers on that placement where I would see like, oh my god, that's going to be the perfect spot for the gold tattoo. That cream de la crop or whatever you call it, like the dream tattoo. So remember that. Be real picky about placing uh, like sticker tattoos. I would recommend always to have sticker tattoos, like small tattoos. Place them on a small area where you're not going to fit something big and the dream tattoo. You're not going to fit it in there anyway. So put those small sticker tattoos like behind your ear or like behind here close to the wrist, but it's like not destroying any of those the big the big placements. I want to get my dog's paw print. Had to put him to sleep on the third. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Nebulana. Um, I've made. There's one client that she had a paw print on her shoulder, and she wanted to do something about it. And what I did was I just had the paw print look like it was in the mud, like in the ground in 3D, like it was pushed down. And around the paw print, we made a flower field with wild flowers. And so we did that on one side, and now she's going to come back in this spring sometime and then do the other side to like add even more flowers with like sunflowers and stuff. So that's, yes, proper print impression, yes. So I think it's a lot of fun to do stuff like that. I may go full portrait of him, just depends. Yeah. Well, I think portraits are the most fun, or or that you go for something really personal for you and for the dog. Like when did you have the most sort of connection? Uh, what did you do? Did you go for a walk? Where did you go for walks? Do you have this special place? If you were to sort of daydream and close your eyes and like think about the dog and like really daydream, and if you would, play with the dog, what would the dog play with? Did it have any toys? Favorite stuff like a um, let's say a slipper, like or I don't know, like something that the dog play with that maybe it wasn't allowed to play with, but it did anyway. Maybe an old shoe or something. Like you find objects that might be personal to you and the dog, like having that connection. I think those things could be a very nice way to celebrate anyone with. If it's a dog or a person, a child or a parent or grandparent or best friend or girlfriend or boyfriend, because then you don't have to have the portrait, the face or the name, or it doesn't have to be very like, oh my god, in your face basically. So I don't. I just think that's a very nice way to sort of tribute someone. Then as a cover-up goddess, well, thank you, Norway. I really try to sort of um, I really want to teach people cover-ups. So I'm working on this big cover-up course at the moment, and I I hope I hope I can be finished this month. Ah, finally, I've been working on it for so long. He loved burrowing under blankets, and I have pictures with a blanket over his head. I called him Sister Mary Diego when he did that because he looks like a nun. Yeah, well, that's super cute. And I think to also to have pictures of situations like that, pictures of memories that you feel like really um, connects you. You know, I think pictures like that can also be really fun to tattoo because it doesn't have to be this portrait tattoo. It doesn't have to be a portrait photo. It can be a situation photo. It can be a photo from one of your favorite memories? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, that hour went by real fast, I must say. Right, doesn't have to be so perfect and posed. Very true. That's why I tell people, like, also especially with kids, it's very many come to me with a photo of their child from school or kindergarten, and it's this typical setup pose, that the photography setup with having the child sitting on a chair and like, well, like this and this and here and smile, and this is supposed to be, forever on your body. So I think most parents aren't there when that photo is taken. So it's like they don't have that connection with the photo itself. They have the connection with the child, of course, but not the photo itself. And I think the most photos that I feel like are really the most pleasant ones for me to tattoo, and that I know that it's gonna be the best photo to choose, is when the parent come in with like, oh yeah, this is. They come with like 20 photos and like, but this is my favorite though. I really love this one. And I'm like, yeah, well, let's take that one. I don't. It's like I don't even need to see it in a way, because if you hi Magnus, if I know that the client is really loving this photo and is connected to this photo and have, like, I have one client and he said, I really love this photo because I remember that day. We were at the beach, and and he had this story, and he was like, "Yeah, this was my time. That it was my daddy time with the kids." So I saw that connection with the photo meant so much to him. So that is so much more worth than any school photo or a kindergarten photo. I will try to learn how to do cover-ups like you. I feel there are so many artists who just put a black, big black stain over the old tattoo. Yes, right, Norway. And I have so many clients coming into me like, okay, I've been to like 4 tattoo shops and they all said no. And I'll say, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. Give it to me. Because I think it's a lot of one mentality that I've learned is not to have this mentality to think like, oh, I'm going to be the best. Don't be the best. Be the only. Find your thing, like niche even more down. If you like, I've specialized in sort of tattoos. I've become one of Norway's biggest names within tattooing in general. But then I niche down in realism, and then I niche down even more in color realism, and then I niche down by making another thing specialized. You know what I mean? Like, I specialized in one more thing that I've never seen anyone specialize in, and that is cover ups. Why isn't anyone specializing in cover ups? Because it's a big need. It's not like it's going away. It's not like, oh, we're not going to need any more cover ups. No. I mean, they all do laser now. No, they don't. Not everyone wants to do laser. Hi, Tony. So I want to fill that void. Yes, do that, Norway. Do that. And yeah, and that's what I that's why I really want to create courses for those who are tattoo artists and want to really understand how they can sort of broaden their cover up horizon in a way. How could we do that? Well, by teaching you some very important steps and also giving you the like assessments, like really practical practice steps and how can you practice being a cover-up artist without tattooing a cover-up. I have the best ways to practice that. So, but yeah, that's going to be in my course. So you have to buy it. But yeah, that was that hour, you guys. That was 1 hour of Tat Chat. So I think we're gonna try to get the Tat Chat back into a consistent, like maybe not once a week, but at least like once every other week. Highlander, which color would you say cover faded black ink best? Best? Because this is, I can answer this very long and detailed, but I'm not going to do that because that's sort of what, all my course is going to be about anyway. But I would say, in general, I would say cold colors. So as soon as you know what colors are cold, then you know that these cover the best. Appreciate you taking the time. Always enjoy your lives. Thank you, Nebulana. Loving the Tat Chat. Thank you, Norway. Cover-ups are a pain in the... Yeah, but no. No, they're not. They're so much fun. I mean, but that's because I really love doing them. Because I love challenges. I mean, who doesn't like challenges, huh? What is life without challenges? Please, don't live your life the easy way. I've gotten my 14-year-old daughter a small pen tattoo kit, and she has really taken to it. Oh my God, Connie, don't get me started. A 14-year-old small pen tattoo kit. Tattoo kits are insanely bad, and yeah, I just would not ever give I have a 16-year-old. I would not let her touch my tattoo equipment without having a course, and to getting the tattoo safety course up front. And oh my God. So no, Connie, it kind of made me mad to hear you say so, but I really hope that you have her stay safe. We're talking about needles and blood and everything, but I understand that people, yeah, but I only let her tattoo on fake skin, and yes, but okay, but still to tattoo on fake skin, you need a specific amount of understanding for tattoos in general, I would say. So, speaking of cold colors, how do you go around the blue-green ink thing? Oh, by just going around it. I go around it. What blue ink and green ink thing? Don't get me started on that. I need to find out more of what's going on anyway, and I need to find ways to get ink. It's a pain in the behind, yes, and in the front, and in the all over at the same time. So, but yeah, keep up the buzz, you guys, and let's do the Tat Chat pretty soon. Let's make that in 2 weeks from now, on the 19th, I guess, so that we can plan something and we can have some maybe consultation the next time, so I can show you on the iPad what I would do. We can have like a cover-up theme, maybe. And tomorrow I'm live tattooing. So maybe you guys want to hop in for that. Okay? Live tattooing tomorrow. Cool. Thank you so much, guys, for keeping me company on a Thursday night for the Tat Chat. And remember, live tattooing tomorrow, and then the Tat Chat again in 2 weeks from now. Okay? Tomorrow, wallpapering a new shop. Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, I don't know when we're going to get our wallpaper. I hope soon. Okay, cool. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Okay? Okay. I don't even know if I have an ending screen, but I'll try. Okay, didn't mean to upset you. Oh, of course you didn't mean to. I know that, Connie. And I just love to be honest. That's the thing. I don't hope, I don't want to upset you guys either. But yeah, I just would rather be honest. Um, but yeah, good luck with everything. And I'll see you for the next Tat Chat. Okay? Bye bye. Bye bye.
This is the Tat Chat with Electric Linda.